I mean, I restarted it, but still. Alright, so I think I'm the only one in the live chat right now. The live chattery. That was weird, though. I wonder if Pepper will rejoin. Probably not. Pepper doesn't care. Pepper never did care. I'm alone forever. The fuck you mean, nuh-uh? The fuck you mean, nuh-uh? Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh.
What does that even mean? What does that mean?
Nuh-uh.
Give your father.
Nuh-uh. Kill yourself. He just straight up tells him to kill himself. Oh my god. LeBron James. What if LeBron dies in a helicopter crash in Brazil? Bro. It's just like, okay, Oliver Tree, rest in peace. LeBron goes to, like, I guess, memorialize, like, as a memorial to him, gets in a helicopter. The second he gets off the ground, it just blows the fuck up. Out of nowhere. That's what happens to Brazilian helicopters, I guess.
Yes, literally.
Or just the helicopters in general, because Kobe died from a helicopter crash as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Plane crash.
Kobe? He died from a...
Yeah.
What do you mean I timed out? Also, Kobe died from a helicopter crash, not a plane crash.
Wow, the stream died it.
Yes, the stream killed itself. But no, it's just LeBron's like, rest in peace Oliver Tree, to memorialize him, I'm going to Brazil and getting in a helicopter. The helicopter starts to take off. The second it gets 100 feet off the ground, it fucking explodes. And it just keeps going. And just every, like, American star just somehow dies in a Brazilian helicopter crash out of nowhere. Or just in a helicopter crash in general. Because why have so many people been dying in, like, plane and helicopter crashes recently? What is happening with airspace? Air traffic control sweating.
Is the laws of physics, like, is the physics just killing people?
I don't know, bro. Brazilian gravity just hit different, I guess. They say the air is fresher in Brazil. Apparently helicopters don't like fresh breath. Like, I guess. This is not
news for us Brazilians. Celebrities die here in planes all the time.
Yeah, so it's it's specifically Brazil. Celebrities just die in planes and helicopters. I don't like why specifically Brazil? What did Brazil do? Bro, I'm genuinely so tired right now. Like, I could fall asleep right now. I'm not going to, but theoretically I could fall asleep right now. Also, is this game gonna load? Like, it's been loading for a...
country after the 7x1.
We have a cursed country after 7. I don't know what the 7x1 is. I feel stupid. I feel like a stupid American right now. And I am a stupid American, but let's just... I don't know.
Flashbacks to 2014, 7x1 prize.
Damn. I don't think I've listened to an artist besides from Oliver Tree who's like died recently. Like, cause X and Juice died before I discovered them. So same thing with like Vaughn and all of them. Welcome season 4 or whatever. But alright, there's new stuff. Did I unlock? No. Why is it Lippy Toppy 2 top? Alright, whatever. But no. I think Oliver Tree is the first one who I've listened to that. There's more missions now. I gotta do another mission. The hell? What? Wait, what? There's 16 missions. But what? Why is there 33? I'm just gonna fast travel to the store. I've never been awake this long, like ever. This store crashes my game every time I open it, so I'm gonna open the store for my menu this time. Interesting. Chat, is this a W character? I don't have that good of outfits, the thing is. It's like, I don't know. All these outfits are kind of just lame. I really like the hoodie. The crop top is whatever. Honestly, I can rock the crop top with this outfit. I'm surprised you still feel okay. I don't necessarily feel okay. Like I said, I do have substances in my system, but I'm not like, I'm not dying. And Lubu left guard. I don't feel bad necessarily. I just don't feel the best. Or I don't know. It's weird because like I'm not dying by any means, but I'm not good. It's fine. It's just I've never done this before. I've never gone this far with my quote-unquote all-nighters. I've barely even stayed awake for 24 before this.
I was low-key giggling at everything, LOL.
Yeah. I don't know. I've had some interesting encounters today. I'm definitely having a few hallucinations, I will say. Like I see shit moving in my in the corner of my eyes that isn't moving. which makes sense for this long, but I haven't had like major hallucinations. Do I want to keep this?
If you're hallucinating, you need sleep.
If you're hallucinating, you need sleep. I could say the thing. God, you can tell it's starting to catch up to me because I mess up my speech and I mumble a lot. I guess who else needs sleep? Pepper. Guess who else I was begging to get sleep, but they didn't. Gah. Whatever. I'm just gonna pretend like that. I'm just gonna pretend it's all fine. Do I put on the witch's head? The biker helmet, the acoustic biker helmet. The glasses look kind of cute.
My made me sleep at a sleepover this weekend.
Your message did not show up in chat and it got read way too fast.
Put on the head.
Put on the hat. Put on the witch hat. Alright. I had this on for like the longest time. After the Halloween update. I didn't take it off for a long while. I guess I'm keeping it on now.
Yes.
Okay. Pepper is very passionate about this hat. I don't know why. But alright. I sure will go for that. Rip score. What? I don't need all these rip chips, bro. I can't use half of these rip chips.
By the way, the message you didn't see was, at least my BF made me sleep for 9 hours with him for 2 days at a sleepover.
Yeah, fair. Ooh, I like that grip color. But still, sleep is not for the weak. You need sleep to live. And you aren't getting it. And that concerns me. Ooh. Why is the grip and not the board? Sorry, you will notice me, like, I've caught myself a few times. You will notice that I will start mumbling, like random shit, because at this point, my brain is pretty much on autopilot. So, all of my speech is like, it's really hard to stay in focus while I'm speaking at this point. And my reaction time is very, very bad now, compared to what it was.
It's definitely surprising to find that Liam is my BF now, lol.
Yeah, I'm really happy for y'all. Y'all seem like really happy together. But, yeah, for me, for my current partner, I guess one of my partners, I'm polyamorous if you don't know. One of my partners, was my friend, like, going through school for a long, long time. We were friends for like 8 years, and then all of a sudden, they just like, they handed me a piece of paper one day as I was walking by them. This is, Mercury, the one that's been in chat with you before. And, they just walked past me one day, after like avoiding me for a few days, so I thought something was wrong. I thought they heard something. They handed me a piece of paper confessing everything. And I felt the same way, so I was like, whoa, what the fuck is going on?
Friends to lovers.
Yeah, friends to lovers for real. And I guess technically at that time is BL because they were out as trans and I wasn't yet. I was unaware that I was trans. Yeah, fuck it, I'm gonna buy that. I'm gonna regret buying that. Like, once I actually get some sleep and wake up, I'm gonna kill myself for buying that, but whatever. Yeah, but they just walked by handing me like they just walked by and handed me a note that basically said like, hey, I've had a crush on you for the longest time. I don't know how to told you. Yeah, for real. But like it was in 6th grade, and we're freshmen now. Damn, it's almost been it's been that long. Fuck. But we're actually he actually proposed to me recently, which is really nice. I said yes, obviously, but yeah. So they handed me that note. I'm sorry, I'm trying really hard to say like on topic, but it's with my sleepy brain, it's not working. So they handed me the note, basically confessing, hey, we've been together for, or no, hey, like I've had a crush on you for the longest time. I know you probably don't feel the same way, but I just wanted to get this off my chest. I have a fat crush on you, blah, 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 and all of this. I'm like, hey, I kind of feel the same way. And I'm like asking them like, hey, so I kind of feel the same way. And it took like a week. But then I was like, you like, do you want to be my like my boy my boyfriend? And I stuttered just like that. And he was like, yes, that'd be amazing. So then we got together, and we're now very close to being married. So I think it's a good choice to confess, honestly. Smoking on doping this dude, that's a hot box. Why you want to fight little? Well, you can not box. Bad bitch, work him come over the top spot. Alright, is there anything? There's free stuff. This makes my character not look very good. But I guess I'll claim it because it's free. Fan menu. Plaid shirt. Okay, I don't care. I guess whatever. I got more rip score though, so whatever. I guess, man. I guess. I don't have anything unlocked Gold Crest yet. I really want that sports bra. Whatever. But yeah. So yeah, I get that feeling of being with being friends with somebody for a long time and it's just not feeling real that you're together. I completely get that feeling. God, I'm keeping up today. I didn't think I'd be able to live stream this tired, but I'm keeping up. I mean, to show up on your left arm, no, it only shows up on your right, whatever. So, I don't have any money, but whatever. There are a lot of cool tattoos. Ah, the 50 for the fucking heartbreak tattoo. Could have bought a skull and a fucking heart. That would have been nice. Croissant on fucking wheels.
Liam confessed to me in the funniest way ever, lol. He had to go to my class for a while and in like the third day studying with me again he...
Should be to my...
And I looked at him and said, ... do you want to be my BF? And he was like, ... do you want to be mine? And I said, you know what? Yes, and we were both glowing with happiness while I said, yes. While it went through my mind...
Hold on, I need to read all of this, hold on. He confessed me in the funniest way ever. He had to go to my class for a while, and then, like in the third day studying with me, he joked about how nice it would be to be my BF. I don't think that's a joke. When they say that, like, I don't think that's a joke. Immediately, I would assume not joking there. And I looked at him and said, do you want to be my boyfriend? He was like, do you want to be mine? I said, you know what? Yes. And he said, so does that mean we're dating now? Oh my god. And we were both glowing with happiness while he has a moment through my mind on the moments I liked him more than this. Yeah. For me, I've had a few partners who were like friends and then like friends to lovers. I think, no, actually, so both of my partners today and then one of my very recent exes were all friends to lovers. So we have Mercury, which I told Lucas is Mercury's cousin, so it's like a little bit weird to people because they have to think, oh wait, cousins, but you're dating both. They're not dating. They are independent. I am dating both of them. So it's not as bad as people think. But Luke is also a trans guy who I am dating, and we were friends because Mercury, like way before me and Mercury got together, he introduced me to a guy named Clover, which at the time Clover was non-binary, and we were just kind of hanging out.
All in the back of
God,
chemistry class while the teacher looked at us with a judgment look.
I was
I
too
was too
nervous.
nervous to kiss him, then it was the...
Yeah, dude, I feel that so bad. The weekend, like confessing like right before the weekend and not being able to do anything. Oh my god, I get that. But no, so at the time, their name was Clover, and we were friends.
Then guess DF what that blonde idiot did.
Did
He kissed me in front of Evergon the second I walked in on Monday.
Oh my god, lucky bro. I wish Nate did that. Fuck. Cause we were both nervous as fuck, but no. But good for you. I'm happy for you. But so I got introduced to Clover, and we would kind of hang out, like we would call and talk to each other, and it was fun. I mean, I was happy, definitely. And we were at the time when we like met each other. Clover hated me, or quote unquote hated me. They confessed later that they didn't actually hate me. So they were just talking all that crap about me. And then randomly one day, Luke, they changed their name to Luke, which alright, and then transitioned to FTM, which cool. And so Luke was talking to me one day, and he was like, yo, so I have something to tell you, and I'm like, what? And he's like, so I may or may not have had the crush on.
When we met, lol.
Yes, I also hated Liam, bro. It's like you hate them, and then you start to like them, and then you start to really like them. It's so weird, but no. So he confessed to me like on the phone, like, yo, I've had a crush on you for the longest time. We should totally go out sometime. Blah blah, all of this. I'm like, okay. So it's kind of the same for Merc and Luke, but the thing is, was Mercury went to the same school as me at the time, so we could actually like it was a physical relationship. It wasn't long distance. With Luke, it's always been long distance, which is fine with me, obviously. I wish we could meet up, and we're going to eventually, but it was pretty much the same thing. One was just over a note, and one was just over a text message. So pretty much the same thing there, and then Nate is a whole different story. But Nate was my first IRL partner in a while, I guess I should say. And we didn't last a while only because his parents got pissed
Yes,
and
I used to write
decided.
hate poems and talk about him 247 about how much I hated him.
Yeah, I get that. But yeah, me and Nate were.
Also, your BFS story is so cutie.
I have a few really good boyfriend stories. I have like 2 good girlfriend stories as well, but it's mostly the boyfriend stories. So then we have Nate, which Nate and me we only found each other because not a lot of trans people in my school, alright? We live in America, which is not the best country to live in if you're gay or trans, whatever. And then Kansas, which is a state in the U.S., which is where I live. Very, very bad. It is rough here. And we met each other, me and Nate, because we were both trans in different directions, but we were both trans regardless. And we thought that was really cool. So we started hanging out. And then, are you voice training?
Your voice is sounding more femme.
I kind of voice train. I kind of transition from voice to voice because I have this voice, which I'm talking in right now, and then I can transition to more of a feminine voice, but I don't use my feminine voice that often just because it's hard to keep. But yeah, I have a feminine voice. I don't use it too much because it's hard to remember to use when I'm this tired, but I do have it. So yeah. But sometimes I will use it, so you'll hear me using it, and then you'll hear me not using it. And then you'll hear a mix between the two. So Nate and me were friends. We got like close to each other because we were the only trans people in that school, or I guess in that like grade group, because we were in 2 different grades. He's a grade lower than me, but we met because I walked up to him one day and I was like, yo, so I've heard you were trans, and I was like, I think that's kind of cool, and I was like, yeah, I am trans actually, my name's Nathan. I was like, cool, and I didn't have any more self-confidence or anything, remotely, but Kyler held up the conversation. The fucking goat Kyler, and he was like, so H is actually trans-as-well, and I'm like, sorry, but you're trying. Good job, bro. Your natural voice already sounds a lot like a girl, to be
Your
honest. I
natural
know a
voice
lot.
already sounded a lot like a girl, to be honest.
I already know a lot of girls with deeper voices, especially Latinas. Yeah, I mean, I'm also, this isn't my natural voice. When I say this is my natural voice, I mean this is my natural voice after like 5 years of voice training and not being able to turn back. If I use my natural voice, it's not really, oh god, this doesn't even feel real anymore. God, I gotta get to my real voice. Fuck. Alright, so I think this is my real voice. I honestly don't know my real voice anymore. Dude, I don't remember my real voice. That's different. Why'd you remind me of that while I was high and tired? But no, so, yeah, me and Nate were friends, and, we were gonna go see a movie and everything together, just as friends, right? So, his friends walk up to me while I'm at my locker one day, and I'm taking like a chug of Arizona iced tea while I'm doing this like out of my locker. So they were talking to me and they were like, "Yo, so we were talking to Nathan and all this." I'm like, "Okay, what about Nate?" And I mean, like as I say, "What about Nate?" I start drinking again from the Arizona, and they say, "So we made him confess that he's starting to like you." I'm like, and I choke on my tea, and I kind of cough and like spit it everywhere and cause a scene by accident, by doing that. But they were like, "So Nate kind of likes you." I'm like, "There's no way. I'm a weirdo. There's no way this motherfucker who's actually like a really cool person likes me." Like, no, he does. I would talk to him about it. So we talk and we both have the same feeling, because with a lot of my partners we have similar feelings, but it's not exactly the same. With me and Nate, we had the exact same feeling of, oh my god, I kind of don't want to confess, but I do. But it's like, and then when I did confess, it was like, so are we partners now? I'm so confused. And both of us were like equally confused and jittery. It was so fun. Oh my god, I miss that relationship so much. But no, his fucking parents. Anyways, regardless. Yeah, so we were together for a while, but the thing is, we got together on a weekend. So like that whole weekend we couldn't see each other IRL, and it pissed both of us off because we wanted to see each other so bad. But then the first day we got back, we like went outside, like we went off campus for a little while and just like hugged and like all of that shit. And oh my fucking god, that I miss him. You will hear me talk about that a lot if you like tune into all my streams. I miss him so bad. But no, his fucking parents. Don't get me started on his fucking parents. Anyways, God, I gotta stop crashing out over that. But yeah. So Nate was a little bit of a different story, but I mean, I guess similar resolution. I have a few cute stories about my relationships because I have been in a lot. Regardless of my looks, because I am an ugly motherfucker and I do not pass at all, and like a lot of that. But I don't know. My life is interesting. I will say my life is very, very interesting. Not in a good way either. In a holy shit, I'm overstimulated, what the fuck's going on, stop kind of way. More energy drink, stay awake. I'm gonna 100% this game before I fall asleep. Actually, should I fall asleep tonight? Cause like I got work in the morning. Should I fall asleep? Should I call the Spike? Should I stop the grudge and fall asleep? I might just go to sleep.
A young boy.
When I was a young boy.
My father.
What are you on about, Pepper? I think of Haluva Boss when you say when I was a young boy, I never thought it'd come to this. Oh my god. Look at this. Now look at this. I'm running out of places I can take this bitch. So look at this. Look at my face. Look at every single one that got me in this place. I was a young boy, my father took me into the city. I don't know this song. To see a marching band. What? I'm asking a question. Should I go to sleep? And you're answering with a fucking lyrics to some type of song or something. I'm just gonna pretend like I know what's going on. You know, I'm not gonna question this.
Damn it, Yurimo, and don't know welcome to the Black Parade.
And then your message got deleted. Oh my god, bro. What is today's stream, bro?
Oh, I didn't hear your question.
My question was...
I was away.
Oh, you were away? My question is, should I go to sleep and call off the 100% run? I just got back to spam lyrics. Okay, my question is, should I call the 100% run because I have work in the morning and just sleep? Or should I, what was I gonna say? Or should I do the 100%, or should I 25% it and then go on from there as long as possible? Because if I 25% it, I'll be happy in the morning.
Go to sleep.
At least I'll still hate my life, but I'll hate my life a little less if I just 25% it. Because all I gotta do to 25% it is finish this one mission. But if I 100% it, well, I'm either gonna 25 or just go to sleep now. Should I do this last mission and then go to sleep and hate myself a little bit less, or should I just go to sleep now? Or do I 100% it? Because I have the energy to do 100%. It'll take a while, and I will slowly devolve into a weird creature. I don't know. I'm gonna do this, and then I'm probably gonna just 25 and then go to sleep. But I might do 100. I might do 100% tonight. Actually, what time is it? It's 12. It's 12 a.m. my time.
A Jack named Psycho Fast randomly rolled through here.
Well, now that you're saying to do the last mission in sleep, I kind of want to do the last mission and then do 25 more missions after that because I'm mad at you. So... Why'd you put an emoji pregnant man at the end of that? Why the pregnant man emoji? What was the point of the... What was the point? Bro. I'm so sleep deprived I can't even do this. Oh my god. I'm probably not gonna follow your advice, and I'm probably just gonna stay awake anyway. But good try, I guess. You tried to get me to go to sleep during my no sleep challenge.
Go to sleep.
Go to sleep? No. How about I don't go to sleep and instead I do cool quirky stuff.
Do not add me another word that doesn't make you hallucinate.
But what if hallucinating is fun? What if I want to hallucinate? What if it's cool and quirky? What if I can see my floor breathing?
It's been like 5 days since I stopped the experiment and I am still suffering with the effects.
Well, that's why I'm mad at you. Because you were stupid for like You decided to do something stupid. Rather, you're not stupid, clearly. You decided to do something stupid. And you're suffering the consequences of other people doing that stuff because they're mad at you. Because when I'm mad at people, I will do what they did to make me mad at them, so that they learn not to do it again. This is how I take my anger out on people. So you're not the first one who's caused... I did meth. I literally injected meth into myself because I was mad at my mom for not quitting before. So this is not... This is nothing.
I learned my fucking lesson.
I learned my fucking lesson? Okay. Now that you admit that you learned your lesson, I'm going to finish this mission, and I'm going to go to bed. But only because you learned. And you admitted that you learned. Now, I'll finish the game and go to bed. I'm gonna be mad still, but not mad enough to continue hurting myself. Oh my god. Wait, what do I need to do on that one? I forgot. But yeah, I'm going to sleep after this. Alright. You stated that you learned. We had a learning experience here on why you don't do stupid shit. So now, I will stop the punishment.
You sound like someone my BF would team up to make me learn a lesson.
I am. I very much am. I don't know Liam very well. Oh my god, I'm gonna kill somebody. I'm gonna kill myself. Myself is gonna be the person I kill here. Why do you not... Why? I totally would. If he wanted me to, I would. No hesitation. See, why do you not get up there? Why do you hate me? Is it because I make more money than you because you're EA and you're greedy and you're too greedy? Is that why? Probably. Alright. That's my man! That's my man! Never see the stream and get the idea. Oh, I am going to find some way to contact this man, and I will get in contact with him. I will use my person finding ability. Oh my god, I'm giving up on this mission, but he will somehow find out about this. I don't care. All right, so I failed the challenge. For a good reason, I failed the 100% challenge. So guys, I am going to...
Only social media he has his Pinterest.
Okay. But alright. Music is a little bit quieter now. So I'll figure out his Pinterest. I will figure out his fucking Pinterest. But no, I did not 100% the game. To the VOD watchers, I did not 100% the game. However, I 25%ed it, and I taught the person who I was trying to teach a lesson on why sleep is important. So I will now go to sleep and end my... I guess it wasn't an experiment for me. I mean, I kind of used it as an experiment, but not as much as the person specifically Pepper, used, I guess experimented with it. God, my brain is foggy. You are so smug about this. I deserve to be smug about this, bro. Oh my god, but no. So yes, hello, bros, hoes, non-binary foes. Or I guess it would be goodbye, bros, hoes, non-binary foes. This was PGL Fidoshi on my, 100% sleep challenge. 100% sleepless challenge on Skate 4. I hope everybody had a good time watching the streams, watching the video that I make about this, because I'm going to make a video about this and put it on my main channel. I hope that eventually people will learn not to fuck with me and not to do hopefully people will learn my lesson, which a lot of people have, but Pepper just now learned. Do not do something that I disapprove of that is dangerous for you.
Still gotta redo my experiment for a paper though, lol. And after that, never again.
Pepper. Whatever. My thing is, if you do something that's bad for your health, and I consider myself like a friend of yours or acquaintance, I will make you regret it. I will make you regret what you did. So we learned a lesson to not fuck with Fidoshi, because she a bad bitch and she will she will make you regret what you did. And that concludes the sleep experiment. Of course, unless my insomnia kicks in and doesn't let me sleep, I am going to go to bed after a week. I think it's been a week of no sleep. I am going to sleep. May everybody have a great night, I guess. Great morning, depending on where you are in the world. And yes, that is it, bros, hoes, non-binary foes. My name is PGL Fidoshi, and this was my challenge. One more impossible off the roof of this building, and then we're ending stream. So, have a good day, everybody. Hope you enjoyed. This is Fidoshi. And then it ends, and then the editor cuts out this part where I end the stream. And then the editor, like, and then the editor